Ladies and gentlemen of New York City, citizens of the world, welcome to Grand Central Terminal in the heart of New York City. We are here today for a world record attempt here in Grand Central. Nathan's Famous, the best hot dog in the world, born right here in New York City, is going to attempt the longest line of hot dogs ever created right here in about 15 minutes. My name is George Shea. I am chairman of Major League Eating and the International Federation of Competitive Eating, the world bodies that govern all stomach-centric sports. And I have the honor to host the 4th of July and the honor to host this event here today. My friends, we are going on a journey to truth, a journey to self-discovery. Are you with me? Now, anyone who has followed the Guinness World Record history as closely as I have knows that the longest line of hot dogs stands today at 846 feet, set in Tokyo, Japan. Today we will attempt, and it's not certain we'll get there, but we will attempt to lay down 1,916 hot dogs, a tribute to 1916 when Nathan's was founded, 950 feet of hot dogs to break the record. The person who will put down the final hot dog, none other than the #1 ranked eater in the world, Joey Chestnut. Now, I'm gonna go a cappella here. I introduce him on the 4th of July to Baba O'Reilly. I'm just gonna go and introduce him a cappella. Are you ready? Once in every 10 generations, a hero rises to lead a broken nation to victory. And just such a man stands before you now. The #1 ranked eater in the world. The 9-time Nathan's Famous hot dog eating champion of the world. 70 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. It is he who vanquished the great Kobayashi, beating him again and again and again, and bringing home to America the coveted mustard yellow belt, the World Cup of competitive eating. The rock on which he stands is not a rock. It is the United States of America, Joey Chestnut! And while that music plays at that volume, I'm going to deliver to you Joey Chestnut's 25 favorite foods in reverse order of preference, focusing primarily but not exclusively on Mexican and Italian dishes. Are you with me? Chicken tiki piki paco ziti pita flauta taco orzo huevos marinara osso buco empanada antipasto bucatini capicola popatini gnocchi mole sopressata acquapazza muffaletta panna cotta pecorino frito misto langostino salsa verde scallopini gorgonzola tortellini penne pasta pappardelle and hot dogs. His 25 favorite foods, hot dogs being his favorite. Joey Chestnut, tell us a little bit about your eating history, some of your records.
Oh, I've done everything from 103 Crystal hamburgers to 141 hard-boiled eggs, 13 pounds of rib meat, and 70 hot dogs in 10 minutes. So it's I love to eat, and today we're going to set a record, and we're all going to eat some hot dogs.
Joey, you remember the years before 2007 when a dark cloud hung over America. The coveted belt that you now hold was in Japan, where it had been for 5 years. No one thought that it would ever come home. No one thought someone could beat Kobayashi. Tell me how you did it. tell me how you created the legacy that now stands greater than Coney Island itself.
Oh, you know what? Everybody thought he couldn't be beat, but when I came to New York, people were pushing me. The electricity on Coney Island, that's exactly what it was, the electricity, and it was the crowd was on my side, and they pushed me to new records. Almost every year, we go out there and push to an amazing limit, and I beat Kobayashi, and I'm just out there having fun every year.
Now, a competitor even more difficult to beat than Kobayashi, Matt Stoney, an internet sensation. Tell me about competing against him real quick.
Matt Stoney's an awesome little guy. He's a little guy, but he can eat like a beast. And last year he beat me, and he made me go back to the drawing board. And this year he made me push myself to a new record. And I'm looking forward to a couple more years of definitely eating against him and pushing. It's going to be a great rivalry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Joey Chestnut. Now, I'm going to send Joey back to get prepared because Joey will be placing the last hot dog in this line of 1,916 hot dogs. If he messes up, he will destroy his legacy, and there's a little bit of pressure on Joey. One more round of applause for Joey Chestnut, everybody. There he is, champion of the world. Champion of the world. No greater athlete exists or has ever existed. Joey Chestnut, champion of the world. Now I'd like to ask Scott to cue up Miley 3. Now this is a track I had specially made for this. I asked Randy Watts and Scott Harvey to prepare the team. Ladies and gentlemen, the following Nathan's employees, one of the finest team of corporate employees and personnel ever, have the task of quickly wrapping and placing end-to-end nearly 2,000 hot dogs, 950 plus feet, and they have to do it quickly. I believe it has to be done in 15 minutes or less. That's not part of the record, but it has to be done, and it has to be done correctly. And as such, I give you now the formal procession of the hot dog wrappers and placers. Hit it, Scott. Nathan's, come on out here. Here they are. It's emotional. Here they are. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up here, Scott. Okay, that's enough on that one, Scott. It almost sounds slap and tickle, not really appropriate for a procession. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Harvey is Executive Vice President of Nathan's. Scott, how many people do we have here? How do they go about this? Have you trained? This has to be done quickly. It has to be done correctly.
Yeah, so we brought in 25 or so of all of our family and friends and our employees from our corporate office, our restaurants, to come out and help us achieve this event. We all know that we've got to get it done quickly. We've done some practice before. We've been in the back wrapping, and we've been going on. This has been in the works for weeks, and if not only months of just talking about it, but really coming down to the last couple of weeks of really making sure that we've got the process nailed in order for us to execute this event.
So it's a simple thing, placing the hot dogs, then wrapping the hot dogs, then putting them end to end. Is that how it works?
Yeah, we've got people that are going to come out and place the hot dogs and the buns. We have people that are going to be wrapping them. And then we also have verification people that are going to go around and really make sure that they're wrapped tight and that they're touching. Because if they don't touch, we've got a problem. So it's a big deal.
Okay. If one of your employees were to mess up, would you fire them?
No. No, not at all. We've got so many people here that we're going to make this event happen.
He's not. If you don't fire them and they don't think you're going to fire them, they're not incentivized to perform.
They're here because they love Nathan's, and this is what the event is for. And if you talk to any of them, they're going to tell you how much they love being here today and participating in this great event.
One final thing. Yes, all right. We won't fire them. This is an important year for Nathan. I know we had an event. Tell us on Memorial Day, 4th of July, and now this. What's going on?
So this is our 100th anniversary. Nathan's was created in 1916, and the hot dog buns that you see behind us correlate to 1,916. This year has been a tremendous year for us. We've had events all over the country, as well as down in Coney Island, where we did the Nickel Hot Dog event. And this is the culminating event for the year, which is achieving the Guinness Book of World Records. So, you know, we're very proud to be a restaurateur here in New York and around the country, to be able to serve our great products to our guests around the country.
I heard a rumor that at the conclusion of this event, the hot dogs will be given to the crowd. Is this rumor true? I leave it to you to deliver the news.
This is absolutely true. So we want to be able to share our event with our guests and the people that attended here today.
All right, rock on. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Harvey, Executive Vice President of Nathan's Famous, and one more round of applause for the team that will be doing this. Thank you very much. All right, they have to go back and get staged. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting this live on Facebook via Guinness, via Nathan's Famous. So your friends, if you want to tweet them or however it is, SMS, text them on your phone, you can let them know they can watch it live. Now, it is a tradition in New York City and now increasingly across the nation to get Nathan's hot dogs on the big holidays, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. That's what's happening this weekend. Nathan's has done an enormous uptick. They have to do this in all the retail locations nationwide. So definitely go out and get those Nathan's. They made extra. They're ready for you. Folks, I have to bring up a woman who appears gracious and lovely and yet is as mean as Voldemort himself. She is the adjudicator for Guinness. Come on up here. Kimberly Partrick, come on up here. She is no nonsense. Do you see how nice she looks? They call her the killer. She's the adjudicator. She is the one who says, no, you did not win. No, you did not break a record. Tell me, how long you've been working for Guinness? What are some of the records you've seen?
I've been working for Guinness World Records for nearly 7 years. Never have seen a hot dog related record before, but I've seen everything from the largest group of people to form the shape of a heart, to the most people to disappear in a magic trick, to the longest line of rubber duckies. It just really runs the gamut.
You don't know offhand the longest line, how long it was of rubber duckies, do you?
It was nearly a mile. That record is based on the number of rubber duckies in the line, so that was over 18,000 ducks.
I am glad that was accomplished. This is a little bit more important, though. What are you looking for here today? How could they mess up? How do you make sure that this is done correctly?
Yes, this is actually a much more complicated record than it seems to be. First of all, we had a team of land surveyors here this morning to figure out exactly how long this line is. Then the team have now put the buns down, but in order to get the record, they have to actually be filled with hot dogs, wrapped, and all of them touching each other to form one single line. And at the end, for them to be safe to eat and served to the public.
All right, very good. I just want to ask you one other question. The existing record, am I right? Is it 846 feet? Is it something like that? That's what I had in my head.
Yes, it's 846 feet, 9.84 inches.
9.84 inches. Our goal to break that by more than 100 feet, because when Joey Chestnut brought home the belt, he didn't stop at 40 hot dogs. He didn't stop at 50. He went to 66 hot dogs. And when we do things at Nathan's, we go all the way. Can you even begin to handicap whether or not this will get done? Or even someone like you just don't know?
You just never know until the last minute, and I do have to make sure everything is absolutely done properly before I can confirm. I do wish everyone the best of luck, though.
One final question. Final hot dog is over there, is that right?
It's on the back of this table here.
Okay, final hot dog over there. We're going to do that. Thank you, Kimberly Partrick, ladies and gentlemen. She has a lot of weight on her shoulders. There is a commemorative newspaper for this event, and ladies and gentlemen, anybody doing Snapchat, I have Snapchat, there's a filter, so if you swipe about 7 to the right or the left or whatever it is, you're going to get a special Nathan's Guinness World Book of Record filter on the Snapchat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in order to kick off Labor Day, I am going to do this. I'm going to do a big introduction. Cue up Miley 1, Scott. Okay, I'm going to do a big goosebump producing introduction, and then we're going to get started at 12:30 sharp. I'm going to do this because we're live on Facebook. I've got this perfectly down. Go ahead, hit that Miley one, Scott. They say that competitive eating and a Guinness World Record attempt are the battlegrounds upon which God and Lucifer wage war for men's souls, my friends, and they are right. For this is a battle of the ages. This is a battle of the titans, that being that comes to Earth only once, in only one location, and that is here in Grand Central Terminal for only one purpose, and that is to set a new world record of 1,916 Nathan's hot dogs. So it is written, and so it always shall be. Let the record begin! No goosebumps? Any goosebumps? We have a few. Yeah, there's someone. No, they were going for a t-shirt. No goosebumps. All right, Joey, I'd ask you to come up here. We're about to get ready. Randy, I'm just checking with you. 1 minute away. Is the Nathan's team ready? Is the Nathan's team ready? We've got some people ready. This man hails from San Jose, California, but of course he spent his summers as a boy at Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. A great man who's taken on the mantle of leadership here in America. Mike, are we set to go? You just have to give me the thumbs up, with thumbs up. Randy Watts, a great man. When he gives a thumbs up, I know we're good to go. This is what we're going to do. Cue up M2, Scott. Hit it on go, but wait for me to say go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here, arriving from the sum of all our paths and the unswerving punctuality of chance to watch history made. It is almost go time. Are you ready? Because it's go time. It's go time time. It's go, no go, lock and load, love them and leave them, smoke them if you got them, see you when I see you, see you on the other side, time. Count it down with me from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Ladies and gentlemen, they're doing their best, but I don't know if they can do this at this pace. It seems impossible. This may not happen. It's just that simple. The goal to fill the buns up with hot dogs and then begin wrapping the hot dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, there is a speed component to this. It has to move quickly. Right now, I've been at many, many eating contests, and the pace of this right now gives me grave concern. I just don't know if it can be done. The hot dogs are coming out quickly, but there are just too many of them, nearly 2,000. Randy Watts is the team leader here, along with Scott Harvey and Mike Parabello. They're moving quickly. Does not seem concerned. I'm concerned. At the conclusion of this event, the hot dogs will be handed to the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go into the thick of it here. The smell of the hot dogs is delicious. It's almost distracting. There we go. George Costas, Mike Moles, the whole team of Nathan's Famous folks are here. Now we're wrapping, folks. We're already wrapping down here at the very end of the table. Susan McCann is wrapping. Susan McCann is wrapping so fast I cannot see where her fingers end and the hot dogs begin. It's a blur. She's wrapping it so nicely, you'll be lucky if you get a hot dog wrapped by Susan McCann. Folks, we are only 4 minutes in now. 3 minutes in, check that. Mike Moles is putting the hot dogs in the buns. You'll see him in the very center. An expert at this, has been working at Nathan's for nearly 3 decades. Of hot dogs, I don't know if you can see this, they're coming out. Look at that, it's amazing, folks. The trays, tray after tray, approximately 100 hot dogs per tray. Incredible. Folks, they're starting to pick up now. At first, I was very concerned. We're about 5 or 6 minutes in now. I was concerned that they were not moving fast enough, but I was wrong in some ways because I was not keeping track of all the hot dogs that were going into the buns. Now the job is the wrapping, and the wrapping is not easy, but they're doing it as quickly as possible. I believe that when the hot dogs are all in the buns, that will free up some of the bunning resources to go and begin wrapping. That's the strategy, but having it play out here logistically, very difficult. Now the crowd is into it, cheering them on. Not surprisingly, they like the skill they see right there. Moving quickly over on the left. That is what we need if we're going to get this done. The job at hand now seems to be wrapping. That's where people are moving. We've got the line started here in the back. I don't know if you can see me, but way back here we've got the line started. And we're beginning to formulate what could be the longest line, but a lot of wrapping yet to be done. The hot dogs have all been placed into the buns. We're moving on to phase 2, which is full team wrapping. About halfway through here now, folks. This is when wrist fatigue sets in for a lot of the wrappers. It's very difficult to continue that motion. You can get repetitive stress injury. Thankfully, Nathan's has a fantastic insurance policy, but they have got to keep going despite lack of focus, distractions, and any wrist pain. incredible. Completely focused now. Remember, they are building a line 954 feet long, trying to break the record of 846 that was set nearly a decade ago in Tokyo, Japan. Joey can break the gridlock. I believe that Joey would be a great legislator, and I believe that if he entered the presidential race right now, he might well win. Folks, now we are officially past the halfway mark. There are approximately 1,050 hot dogs waiting for you. Now, I don't know if you can eat 1,050 hot dogs, but I've got 1,050 for you right now. With mustard, with ketchup. Do you know what the value of that is? Multiply that by whatever it costs retail. You're making money here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Watts at the thick of it right here, giving emotional guidance and leadership to the team, rapping so quickly and so efficiently that it makes me proud to be an American. Moving quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are past the halfway mark. We're coming in. It is possible that we get this record. However, I was just listening to the adjudicator, Kimberly Partrick, who's saying, I don't like this, this doesn't work. She's sending them back at it, and it's no messing around here. And she has a scowl on her face, because deep down, she likes to break people's hearts when they don't win the record. That's who she is as a person. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you use social media. As I mentioned, this is live on Facebook right now via Guinness and via Nathan's. But you can follow Joey Chestnut at Joey Jaws on Twitter. You can follow Nathan's at Original Nathan's on Twitter. I am at GC Shea on Twitter. You follow me, I'll follow you right back. Nothing else happens. I mean, I don't even know why I would do it, but if you do that, I'll do that. This is going out worldwide on the web. Ladies and gentlemen, we may just have sacrificed our effort. Joey Chestnut's in the back eating the hot dogs. This is not good, because if Joey Chestnut starts eating the hot dogs, there will be none left. Joey Chestnut now eating the hot dogs that are supposed to be on the table. That's a problem. That's creating jeopardy right now. Okay, we're now coming down to the wire. I'm with the adjudicator, who's looking at the hot dogs now, making sure that each end touches the other end. If they don't, it's not a record. If they don't, we go home without the record, despite this enormous effort. Now they're adjusting, they're making sure they're touching. Kimberly Partrick now, she's the ultimate judge. They can do what they want, they can say what they want, but she will decide whether or not a record has been broken. We are now coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to walk the line, starting here at the beginning. You'll notice that the hot dogs run in a continuous line, contiguous and continuous, spelling out 100. It is, of course, Nathan's 100th birthday. And I see we've got a little bit of a gap over here that's got to be resolved, because there's a big gap, and that gap has got to be resolved, ladies. Let's get some focus over here in this gap. We've got trouble. And we're coming pretty much full. Very close now. We're very close. Now that we're coming down to the wire, we're going to be very close on time. We're going to be very close on time. Okay, we have two major areas where we have gaps. Nathan's is now focusing. It's like a highly organized team going to those gaps right now, getting them done. They're focusing on the gaps. We're very close now. We just got to get this done in a couple of minutes, and then we're going to get it done. But we're very close. Joey Chestnut is now in place. Joey Chestnut is over here at the final corner. He's now in place looking on. He will place the final hot dog. Joey is over here now. Any of the cameras who want to come down to get this, I'm going to clear out the Nathan's folks. You can grab it from there. Or you can come down. I'm going to clear everybody out. Joey Chestnut looking to place the final. You need a close shot, you can come down. We're very close now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting a feeling of I'm almost emotionally overwrought right now. We're getting there, very close. I'm feeling the excitement. We have 2 gaps midway on the 100 in the center zero, and then we're moving on. Very close now. You can feel it. It's not certain. Kimberly Partrick is looking for anything to disqualify this attempt right now. We're finishing up the last gap now. Joey Chestnut is in place. Kimberly Partrick does not look happy. She does not look happy, but she never does. One gap left. We've got a gap midway. They're focusing on this in a furious effort. Here comes Kim. Almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming down to the wire now. Joey Chestnut will be going on to Buffalo, New York after this event to compete in the Wing Eating Championship of the world at the National Buffalo Wing Fest. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to check the line. We're down to the wire, though. We are down to the wire on time here. I'm not going to lie to you. We're very tight. Okay, the line looks complete. We had a gap here. The gap seems filled in now. We've got this here. And here we go. Just checking now. We're very close. Joey Chestnut's in place. Joey Chestnut is in place as the clock ticks down. This is it. Kimberly Patrick is looking to make sure that they're end-to-end. Kimberly, any thoughts here? Do they appear end-to-end?
Well, the team has been really good at addressing any gaps in the line. So far, so good.
The team is addressing the gaps in the line. That's as much as you can ask. To my eye, the unprofessional eye, it looks completely contiguous, touching. Joey Chestnut's in place, ladies and gentlemen, for this historic moment. We're counting it down, though. I'm going to check with Randy. We're counting it down. I'm just checking my telephone app that has the time on it. Kimberly is checking one of the gaps. Randy Watts seems confident. I'm going to ask Randy for a comment. Come on over here, Randy. Randy Watts, team leader here. I thought you got off to a slow start. You picked it up in the middle and very well at the end. Tell me what you're thinking. Are we going to get this done?
I think we're going to get it done, George. It wasn't easy, but a great job by Team Nathans.
Team Nathans. What now? The hot dogs seem to come out of the grill slow. Is that right, or was I wrong on that?
No, it was wrong. That's exactly the way we wanted to do it. We wanted to start slow. We wanted to make sure we got this right.
Okay, well, that's what we're looking for right now. Kimberly Patrick is checking right now, and we will find out in only moments. I need to get the word from Kimberly for Joey to put the final one down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We're down to the wire. Kimberly Patrick's here. Scott Harvey's here. Mike Parabello. Hold on one second. Joey Chestnut just told me that he's prepared to put the final one down. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey says he's going to put it down. Ladies and gentlemen, give him. Joey says he put the hot dog down no matter what. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There goes the final hot dog. Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut saved the day again. Oh, my glory. Joey Chestnut. Just under the wire, by the way. Just under the wire. Okay, it's time to give these hot dogs away for free. A lot of eating to go on, but here's the thing. Kimberly is just now checking with the inspector, and then we're going to give the award, and then the hot dogs go out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go and see if Kimberly is giving us the official award. You guys good back there? This is going to be the official award. Just checking now. It's not official until Kimberly says so. I'm going to go behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, can we drop the music, Scott? Okay. Obviously, quite a journey that we went on. It is not certain that this came through. I would like to find out from Kimberly what happened. So many functions. It seems simple. It's a line of 1,916 hot dogs. Not so simple. Kimberly, tell me what happened. Tell us the results.
All right, so as I mentioned before, the record to beat was 846 feet, 9.84 inches. This morning, we had a land surveyor team here measuring the line that was marked out for today's attempt, which measured 958 feet, 1.32 inches. But to achieve the record, they had to actually fill it with hot dogs, make those hot dogs safe to eat, and make sure they were all touching. Now, there were some gaps during the actual assembly process, so that's what my team and I were looking for throughout. I just met with members of my team and the health inspector, and I'm happy to confirm that Nathan's Famous today achieved the record of the longest.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. I got to tell you, Kimberly, I thought we were going to, you didn't do it, you didn't get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Guinness World Records, Kimberly Patrick presenting the official plaque to Scott Harvey, Executive Vice President of Nathan's Famous. It is official! Nathan's has broken the record. There it is. Joey Chestnut, Mike Parabello, look on. 100 years, 1,916 hot dogs, 958 feet. Kimberly, one final question. Did you doubt that this would get done in the middle? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I had doubt.
You never really know. There's always issues that arise. Things never go 100% as planned. But Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs today really dealt with those issues on the ground, and it was a really impressive achievement today.
Amazing. And one final question for Scott. Scott, how do you feel? Maybe it was only I who was worried about the speed. Were you confident throughout?
Absolutely. We have the best team in the country, and there is no doubt that we were not going to execute this well. Great job by everybody on our Nathan's team and all of our families across the country. We're so proud to be here today and achieve this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Nathan's Famous and Guinness World Records, on behalf of Grand Central Terminal, it is my pleasure to kick off the Labor Day weekend. It is time to eat some hot dogs. Are you ready? Round of applause for Nathan's Famous. Let's hear it. All right, it's hot dog time.